Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Al Jazeera, U.S. President Donald Trump has issued a stark warning, stating that the United States will have to start dropping bombs again if a deal with Iran is not finalized by Wednesday. Trump further indicated that the existing U.S. blockade on Iranian ports would remain in place should a comprehensive, long-term agreement fail to be reached. This statement highlights the escalating tensions and the critical deadline for diplomatic efforts between the two nations to avert further military action. Al Jazeera reports on day 50 of the U.S.-Iran conflict that Iran has reopened the Strait of Hormuz under certain conditions, while threatening to reclose it if the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports continues. Despite U.S. President Donald Trump claiming negotiations are progressing well with no sticking points, Iranian officials deny his assertion that they agreed to transfer enriched uranium, which indicates deep contradictions in messaging. Iran also plans to implement security charges for vessels transiting the strait and will bar hostile military ships, particularly from the U.S. and Israel. Internationally, France and Britain are set to lead a multinational effort for safe navigation in the strait. Meanwhile, the U.S. naval blockade remains active, having turned back 21 vessels. In Lebanon, a ceasefire is in effect, but one death was reported, and Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu stated the campaign against Hezbollah is ongoing, aiming for its dismantling. The economic impact includes falling oil prices and soaring stocks following the strait's reopening. Tokyo, April 18th. JG Press. Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi has conveyed a message to an international meeting, affirming Japan's strong commitment to taking all possible measures to enhance safety and stability in the Strait of Hormuz. The Prime Minister emphasized the critical importance of promptly restoring stability in the vital oil transport waterway and ensuring the freedom and safety of navigation for all vessels. Japan pledges to continue its close collaboration with the international community, including relevant nations and international organizations, to achieve these goals. Furthermore, Takaichi highlighted that securing the safety of vessels and crew members currently held in the Persian Gulf remains an urgent priority for the nation. This message was announced by the Japanese government on Friday night, following the international meeting hosted by Britain and France, held both in Paris and online. The 2025 China Development Report and Global Development Report were officially launched at a book launch event in Hainan during the 6th China International Consumer Products Expo on April 16th. These influential publications, released annually by the Development Research Center of the State Council, DRC, aim to offer comprehensive insights into China's economic and social development process for 2024 and explore pathways for global stability and sustainable development, respectively. The event also included a think tank dialogue focusing on the high-quality development of the Hainan Free Trade Port, with experts contributing insights. The reports have significantly expanded their global reach since 2023, being recognized by international organizations, think tanks, and educational institutions worldwide. This news comes from newswire.ca. Global News reports that Kenneth Law's lawyer, Matthew Gourlay, confirmed his client will plead guilty to 14 counts of assisting suicide. In exchange, the Crown will withdraw 14 counts of first-degree murder. The plea date is expected to be scheduled in May, following Law's appearance in a Newmarket, Ontario court on Monday. Law had previously been set for an 8-week trial, which was postponed due to an awaited Supreme Court of Canada decision in a related case. Police allege that Law operated several websites selling sodium nitrite and other items used for self-harm, shipping them to individuals in over 40 countries. All charges against Law are connected to 14 people, aged 16 to 36, who died by suicide. The Crown is currently appealing an Ontario court ruling that defines murder liability in such cases as requiring proof that the accused overbore the victim's free will. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.